We think there may be at least 3,000 people who still haven't had their claims for redress met. And at the moment, the redress schemes are making them iller rather than providing them with the redress to which they're entitled. Neil Hudgell, perhaps I could start with you. We've just heard a series of problems that bedevil all of the compensation schemes. I don't think we can say any one of these redress schemes is in good shape. Could you just give us a sense of how the experience you've heard compares to the experience of your clients?
Well, the two clients of mine that spoke today, Dowie and Jill, are pretty representative of the 400 or 500 personal stories that I've heard before. You know, each case is very tragic on its own circumstances. I think these are very humble, generous people. You know, you heard Dowie talk about how he felt fortunate, and I mean that really resonates with everyone, I think. And therefore it's all the more crippling when they come to a compensation process that actually heaps more injury on them. I think that we've discussed this before. That
you think the redress schemes as they're designed today are heaping injury on injury?
Well, I don't think it's just me that says that. You know, we've obtained significant volumes of medical evidence, which the Post Office and government have seen, that actually talks about the process of compensation as actually making people unwell. And you know, it's a real big thing for us around this whole issue of trying to simplify the process, trying to kick it on further gears.
We've got the biggest miscarriage of justice in British history. You've got a group, we think there may be at least 3,000 people who still haven't had their claims for redress met. And at the moment, the redress schemes are making them iller rather than providing them with the redress to which they're entitled.
Yeah, and as I say, I think that's validated by formal medical evidence. I mean, I think the other thing as well to say, and there's so much to talk about here, but in terms of things like the burden of proof being put to election on heads of loss, they actually think again that they're being cross-examined and disbelieved on matters. You know, you've advanced this claim that's 20 years old. You've no documents, but we've got no documents because we seized them and never gave you them back. You know, so they're actually placed in a very invidious position, and therefore, you know, it's incumbent on we can't revisit history, but what we can do is go from today and try and simplify things so that these really good people can try and rest a little bit easier.